2 years ago, I was very desperate to find my very first video editing client. I was roaming through Facebook groups, LinkedIn, and freelance platforms, literally applying for every single job I saw. Finally, one day I got a response on Messenger that I have been shortlisted for editing an advertisement. They were offering me $300, and this number increased my heartbeat because it was a lot for me that time. So obviously I said yes, I'll do it. They gave me a voiceover, a reference video, and link to their website. I checked the website and found out it was a legit logistic company, and some of their ads were already running, which verified that they are genuine people. And I started editing it. It took me 2 days to finish the edit, and I sent it with a watermark, which was their idea, by the way. They approved the video without any revision, and I was over the moon that my first client, my first approval. But the thing slipped when I got a Telegram link and was asked to contact this person who was their payment officer, and he will handle my payment. So I said, okay, maybe big companies operate like this. So I contacted that person on Telegram, and he said, in order to process your payment, you need to transfer $50 processing fees. With this, all of my excitement got vanished because back then I was only a student and couldn't afford even $50. I told them the same thing, on which they said, okay, so how much you can afford? That's when the reality hit me. I was being scammed. And the worst part, they didn't even ask for edited video once after approving it. They were just threatening me that your payment will be reversed, you will lose your money, etc. So I stopped replying them and identified my very first red flag in a video editing client. So in this video, I will tell you 5 more red flags in a video editing client and how to avoid or handle them, because every project is not worth saying yes. Some will waste your time and drain your energy. So let's begin with the very first red flag, that is asking for free test samples. This is the one I see everywhere, especially for short form content. Client asking that, can you do a test edit for free? It may sound harmless at first. You think maybe if I impress them, I'll get the job. But the reality is some of these clients ask for 5, 10 or even 20 editors for the free test sample. And guess what? They end up with a month of content without actually paying someone. Editing for free is only good if you are a beginner and just starting out without a good portfolio. Because doing few of them, you will make good sample for yourself. But once you have good examples, your portfolio is your test, and that's what real clients want to see. If someone insists you on free work, even after you have shown good examples, walk away. Because in my early editing days, I also used to work for free, but some good clients paid me even though I offered the video for free because they liked it. And this is what professionalism is. So let's move on to our next red flag, that is no clear briefing. Some clients will dump raw clips on you saying do your magic. Now if they are genuinely giving you creative freedom, that's great. But usually these are the people who later say this isn't right, fix that, add this, etc. Why? Because they never communicated what they actually wanted at the first place. To fix this, always push for clarity at the start. Ask them what they actually have in their mind, because you can't read it. If they are referring to some article or website in the video, ask for their links, because you might put some wrong links or logos which would require to be fixed later. And if they frequently use figure in the video, ask them in black and white, because it is very easy to miss here 16 as 60 and many other numbers. Avoiding these tiny miscommunication can save you from revision nightmares later. With this, let's move to our third red flag, that is the visionless client. These are the ones who live in buzzwords like make it viral, make it cinematic, or it has to be cutting edge. But when you ask for the actual direction, they go blank. They are chasing trends which they don't even understand. And when the video doesn't perform, they blame the editing. So always test their clarity before accepting the project. Ask what are your goals. If their answer is just make it viral, take a step back. Because editing can polish a video, but it can't fix the bad idea. If they can't explain their vision, either guide them to make it realistic or save yourself from headache and decline. Moving to our fourth red flag, that is budget excuses. You will see many corporate HRs posting, we can't pay much, but you will get a great exposure. Or clients who promise, do it cheap this time and I'll pay you better next time. But let me tell you, if you start cheap, they will always see you as a cheap labor, not as an actual creative person. The truth is, pricing always sets the tone of entire relationship. If they can't respect your prices, they won't respect your work either. And exposure doesn't pay your bills. So treat your editing as a premium service. Don't hand out discount just to land a client. Think of luxury brands. Rolex doesn't run 70% off to prove their value. They protect their brand image, and so should you. And I know pricing is a bit tricky for freelancers, especially who are just starting out. So I will make a separate video on it. Subscribe so you will not miss that video. And now it's time for our last red flag, that is reviews. This one is specifically for freelance platforms like Upwork and Fiverr. So before accepting and applying for a job, make sure you go through the review of that client. It says a lot about the nature of the client, because a bad client can ruin your peace and can ask for many revisions, or maybe they are not a good communicator and can ghost you for weeks. These things are revealed by going through the ratings of them, and also check out the ratings given by them to see if they are always given 1 star to freelancers or not, because even a single 1 star can ruin your overall rating and your profile will take months to recover from it. So if you notice a sign of negativity, just skip it. Protecting your profile's reputation is more important than a sketchy gig. So these were the 5 red flags which I noticed in my 2 years freelance career. Avoiding this will not only save your time but also protect your peace of mind, because one toxic client can burn you faster than 10 good clients can motivate you. And always remember, freelancing is not only about saying yes to everyone, it's about saying yes to the right people. Those people who respect your time, your skill and your work. I learned this the hard way from my very first scam experience, but you don't have to. And if you haven't landed your very first client, watch this video and apply it. It will definitely work. And thanks for watching this one.